Hey folks, okay, as you all know, I do animal communication. So yeah, just like Dr. Dolittle, I talk to animals and all that kind of really strange to some people, but really super cool stuff. And I've literally working with the animals and their owners really make massive, amazing, beautiful changes to their lives. Now, I often get asked, oh, it's a shame you don't read people. It's a shame you can't do readings on people too, because I think you can help a lot of people. Now, actually, I can, because technically speaking, we are animals, so there's no difference between reading a person or reading an animal. You know, we're all the same. But I had a lot of resistance to this for a while, and I'll tell you why. Hear me out. I just feel that there's a lot of options for people. There's a very, very, very lot of options for people, and there's not really many for animals. So you've probably got vets, animal behaviourists, and then that's about it. So I really want to dedicate, all of my efforts to animals. Well, here's something that I realised. To really make significant changes with the animals, I have to also make significant changes with their owners, right? Because we have such a lot of influence over our animals. I hate nails. So I could work with an animal and create a change, but then if their owners don't follow it up or don't make the changes themselves, then they just go back to the way they was. So I'm doing more and more work with people. And then I kind of also got to thinking that really, I'm really being stubborn, but when people are the best version of themselves, they can be the best version for everyone else, including animals, not just their own, animals all over the planet. So, I did a couple of readings on my animal clients, and then I've started taking on professional clients and doing readings on them, and the results have been amazing, really, it really, really has. So I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown. So what often happens is we don't realise that we're in a pattern. So whether that's the relationship with your romantic partner, the relationship with your family, weight gain, work, conflict, money problems, we just focus so much on what we can see, which is the issue. But what we don't realise is it's a reoccurring pattern. That's why you get phrases like, oh, story of my life. And what I do is, when I do a reading, I manage to connect to the deepest part of somebody's soul, usually the subconscious mind. And I can get the information that can really bring about changes, that actually does bring about real powerful changes in people and stops them feeling like it just brings this clarity and control in their life. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So if anybody wants to book in a human reading, hit me up, guys. It'd be nice to speak to you. Bye. Yeah, so a little bit more information on when I do readings with people. Wow, this sun is intense today. I'm not complaining. I love the sun. But gee whiz, I do feel like it's slightly just burning my retinas. Maybe I shouldn't face the camera, but I'm not sure if it'll pick me up if I don't. I've got werewolf eyes. Anyway, so something that I can do but I don't do. I'm not kind of going to do a reading on you and tell you exactly where your life is. Say, you've got 2 kids and you've got an uncle called Frank, or your grandma died. I'm not going to choose to do that because, chances are if you're booking in to do a reading, it's probably because there's a part of your life that isn't really going right and you would like to change that. So what I'm not going to do is perpetuate the same thing. It's a solution-based thing. It's to make you feel better. If somebody's coming to me with a problem, I'm there to help them understand themselves and the problem and what it means deep down so they can find some kind of resolve for it. So if that's the kind of reading that you want, then you're probably best seeing somebody else. But if you want a reading where somebody can actually connect to you and tell you what is going on in a really, really, in the deepest levels of your soul, of your being, and speak your actual truth to you, then yeah, you kind of need to speak to me. The thing is, when people know why they do the things they do, or why things keep coming into their lives time and time again, really sad events or distressing relationships and stuff like that, it's usually because you have a subconscious belief. A belief is a thought that you keep on thinking, and when you keep on thinking something long enough, it turns into a belief. And if it's a belief that is painful, we tend to try and push it down, but it's still a belief, it's still there. That's just one example of the things that people can, that can perpetuate these distressing scenarios that happen in people's lives. Another thing is I also help with people that have emotional issues, so whether that's anger issues, anxiety, which is a fear response, guilt, shame, things like that, real low self-esteem, that's self-hate, you know? So I also teach people how to really learn to love every aspect of the being, because the thing is, as much as humanly possible, one step at a time, start to love this part, then this part, and this part, because no part of us is bad. When we're in a bad situation and we're not functioning well, can we do bad things? Yeah, but I aim to move people into a better state so that they choose not to do bad things, because instead of hating on themselves and hating on other people, they learn to find self-love and understanding for themselves and for other people. So yeah, I hope this explains a bit. Hope you're having a good day, enjoying the sunshine.